The Earth groaned. A tremor? No, something far worse. Across the globe, from Yellowstone to Toba, the Earth ripped open. Molten fury, trapped for millennia, erupted into the sky. It was a day like no other. The day fire devoured the world. Volcanoes, once slumbering giants, roared awake. Ash, thick and suffocating, blotted out the sun. Day turned to night. Panic seized the planet, a primal fear, gripping humanity as the very air turned to poison. The world as we knew it was gone. The lucky ones had prepared. Deep beneath the surface, they huddled in shelters, listening to the apocalypse unfold above. The ground shuddered, the air vents hummed, filtering out the deadly atmosphere. They were safe for now, but for how long? The ash fell for months, blanketing the earth in a thick grey shroud. Sunlight, the lifeblood of our planet, was choked off. Temperatures plummeted, ushering in a volcanic winter the likes of which humanity had never seen. The long night had begun. On the surface, silence reigned. Gone were the sounds of birdsong, the rustle of leaves, the laughter of children. The world was a tomb buried beneath a suffocating layer of ash. Yet deep underground, hope flickered. In the shelters, humanity clung to life. Food, carefully stockpiled, became more precious than gold. Every crumb was measured, every drop of water rationed. The survivors knew that their supplies were finite, a ticking clock counting down to starvation. They needed a plan, a way to survive not just the initial eruption, but the long, harsh winter that followed. The shelters, once a fringe idea, were now the last bastion of humanity. Built to withstand unimaginable pressure and heat, they were designed to filter out poisonous gases and recycle precious water. They were life itself. Life underground was harsh, a constant battle against claustrophobia and despair. But humans are nothing if not adaptable. Families bonded, communities formed, and the will to survive burned brighter than ever. The shelters were more than just concrete and steel. They were a testament to the enduring spirit of humanity, but even the best-laid plans had their flaws. Resources dwindled, tempers flared, and the psychological toll of confinement weighed heavily. The survivors knew that their underground refuge was not a permanent solution. They needed a way to reclaim the surface, to rebuild their world from the ashes. Section 4, the fruits of foresight. Before the eruption, some visionaries had anticipated the disaster. They had stockpiled seeds, tools, and knowledge, preparing for the day when the world would be reborn. Now their foresight would be put to the test. Hydroponic farms, designed to grow food without sunlight, became lifelines. Seeds, carefully preserved from the old world, sprouted into life, offering a glimmer of hope. The survivors learned to cultivate mushrooms on the nutrient-rich ash, to raise insects for protein, to adapt and innovate in the face of unimaginable challenges. The knowledge of the past, once taken for granted, became a beacon, guiding them towards a new future. Old skills, like farming, carpentry, and medicine, were resurrected and honed. The survivors, tempered by hardship, were determined to rebuild their world, to create a new society from the ashes of the old. Section 5, rebirth from ashes. Years turned into decades. The ash settled, the skies cleared, and the sun, a distant memory, broke through the clouds once more. Tentatively, life returned to the ravaged earth. Plants, their seeds carried on the wind, took root in the fertile ash. Animals long in hiding emerged to reclaim their place in the new ecosystem. And humanity, we emerged, changed but unbroken. The memory of the eruption, a stark reminder of our own mortality, fueled our determination to rebuild. We built new cities, powered by renewable energy, designed to exist in harmony with nature. We learned from our mistakes, vowing never again to take our planet for granted. The super-volcanic apocalypse, a cataclysm that nearly wiped us out, became a crucible, forging a new kind of human. We were no longer the same species that had carelessly exploited our planet. We were survivors, tempered by fire, humbled by disaster, and forever changed by the long night. We were, at last, ready to build a better world.